I'm probably going to title this video something like X Defiant is the biggest fumble in gaming history. That's probably a bit extreme. If I sat and thought about it, there's probably a bigger fumble. There's bigger failures. Okay, there's bigger failures, like Concord, for example, a new, probably the biggest failure in gaming history, and it happened this year, right? Like 100 million something dollars, and the game lasted like a week, if that. I think it lasted like 4 days, and it got shut down. So there's bigger failures, but I don't think there's a bigger fumble in gaming history, because the difference with the biggest failures is a lot of money is spent on them and they just completely die because no one cares. No one's excited for the game. No one likes the game. No one plays the game. I can't think of a bigger fumble than X Defiant, a game that people liked, that they were excited for, and that they wanted to play, and it just completely died because of a bunch of reasons I'm about to go into. Now, like I said, that's probably a bit extreme. I could probably sit and think of a bigger fumble. There probably is. But X-Defy is so sad, man. I fucking love this game. Still do. I think this game is, at its core, better than Black Ops 6. I really do. I think Black Ops 6 does a lot of shit better. I think Black Ops 6 has better progression, better camos, more fun movement. But this game has better spawns. It has better map design. It has, that's basically it. I'm trying to think. Because I'm pretty sure Black Ops 6 literally beats it on everything else. But at its core, like game design, the only thing I don't like is the heroes. I think they're kind of dumb. Like the wall character and the spider guy, like the spider bot, they shouldn't be in the game. They actually ruin the balance. If this wasn't a hero shooter, it'd have probably better balance than Black Ops 6 as well. And I like Black Ops 6. I'm not one of these people that just likes X Defiant shits on COD, or the opposite. I've seen a lot of people that clearly wanted this game to fail from day one, and they nonstop hated on it the whole time. And now that it's dead, they're taking like a victory lap. Not one of those people either. I think, and I heard Octane say this, who's a COD pro, if you don't know who this is. But if you're watching this video, you probably know who that is. He said, and I agree with this 100%, that this game had, well, this is before it died, that it had the potential to be like Valorant to Call of Duty. How there's Valorant CS. Those games are basically the same, just different art styles, but both are popular. Because if you get bored of CS, you go to Valorant, or you get bored of Valorant, go to CS. You know, there's people that main both, and there's like arguments which one's better, but they both coexist, right? This could have been that for Call of Duty. It could have been like when people are bored of Call of Duty, they could go to X Defiant. Then when they get bored of X Defiant, they can go to Call of Duty because they're both basically the same game, just different art style, right? But this game's developers are dumbasses. They are. They're dumbasses. They're just stupid game developers. They're not stupid people. I always say this. Making a game is very hard, okay? Coding and stuff is very hard. I did like a basic game development class in the 8th grade. The 8th grade. And that shit was hard. I couldn't imagine what it's like actually developing games. It's hard, okay? You gotta be a very smart person. But I think people handle developers with kid gloves. And I don't understand why. Bro, just because something is hard to do does not mean people can't be bad at it just because they know how to do it. It just doesn't mean that. But a lot of people never criticize devs because they'll go, oh yeah, it's bad, but it's hard making a game. Yeah, it is hard, but I don't care. They should make a good game. And the developers of this game are just dumbasses. And also egotistical because they thought they knew more than the players. And now their game is dead. And I know there's going to be some people that are thinking like, if they're watching this, they're thinking, because I see it on Twitter, they go, this game isn't dead, just go play COD, it's not dead, it's still thriving, you just don't like the game, you're just a hater. Guys, you have got to stop coping and come to reality. This game is dead. It gets 200 likes on its Twitter post. I don't even know how, let's check real quick how many viewers it has on Twitch. But it gets 200 likes on update announcements on Twitter. 200. I almost get that amount, and I'm a fucking nobody. Like, are you serious? Hold on, where's Twitch? Let me look real quick. But yeah, this game is objectively dead. Dude, I've not checked X Defiant on Twitch in a while. If I was a good YouTuber, I would have brought this up before. By the way, shout out Twitch Mobile for being the worst design ever. X Defiant has 125 viewers right now. 125 over the whole category. That is insane. That is pathetically low. That is crazy. 120. The top guy has 19 viewers. So yeah, and I've heard. I don't know. I'm not played this game since day one of season two. I've heard that it takes a bit to find games. Now, guys, you've got to come to reality. This game is dead. No game that is thriving and doing well has 200 likes per post on Twitter, 100 people watching it, and you can't find lobbies. That's not, no game that's alive does that. That's just not one of the live games. You've got to just accept reality. Stop coping going. A lot of people think because they like something that means that's not a good game, that it's alive, right? Like they think, oh, I like the game, it's doing fine because I like it. That's not what that means, guys. I like X Defiant, it's dead. There have been, I mean, Hyperscape was probably the best battle royale ever made, like definitely the highest skill battle royale ever made, and that game completely died. Like it doesn't mean anything that you like it. And it's just, I just was thinking about all this. It's so sad. This game is definitely getting shut down. This game is ran by Ubisoft. On that's what's even crazier. On top of the stuff I was just saying about how it only has like 100 viewers and 200 likes per there's basically 100, 200 people in the world that care about this game. And it's ran by Ubisoft. Dude, Ubisoft is a massive company. As much as they get memed on, they're kind of going through money troubles right now. But they're not going to let a game. Bro, they're already going through money troubles. Why would they let a game that no one plays survive? This game is, I predict this, next season is this game's last season. I think next season's absolutely the last season of this game. And oh yeah, one more thing. I was thinking, I got distracted with the Twitch thing. No one plays this game anymore in terms of YouTubers and pro players. And I know a lot of people go, oh, they don't matter. They don't matter. Who cares what YouTubers and streamers or pros think? They do matter, guys. It doesn't matter like whether you agree with that or not, or like YouTubers and pros. It doesn't matter. They objectively matter. They do. Every popular game in the world has very popular content creators and pro players in a competitive scene. CS, Valorant, Rainbow Six Siege, COD, Apex, Fortnite all have massive YouTubers, giant competitive scenes, and pro players. This game has none. I was looking at Bobster's stream the other day, or I was trying to find a stream. If you don't know who that is, he was the #1 ranked player in Season 1 of this game. He was #1. And I think he was #1 when Season 2 came out too. Or maybe not. He has not streamed in 4 months. The last stream he did was a Halo stream, and before that was Minecraft, I think. And all the other people that I know about have completely left the game. There's no one playing this game. There's no pro scene. There's no casual scene. There are probably like 500, 600 people at the most that care about this game that are still grinding it. And that's really sad because this game could have been something special. It could have been massive. Like the low taper fade meme from Ninja. It could have been massive. It really could have. It could have been like a massive game. But the developers are just dumbasses. They have an insane ego. I was listening to Raxi a while ago, a couple months ago. That he was the best X Defiant player in the world. If you don't know who he is, probably not. He's very niche. He's really good at COD. He's good at everything. But he was like the best X Defiant player in the world. And he was saying that there's a Discord call with like the pro players, like the 8 of them that existed for this game. And basically, the developers are in there saying, "Oh yeah, we know ranked is bad." Or no, the pro players are basically saying, "Hey guys, this is the worst ranked system ever released." Because if you know, you know. I made a video on this. The rank system, when it came out, I don't know if it's good now. I've literally not played the new rank system. It was awful. I mean this, and they even said this, so don't cope and go, no, it wasn't that bad. Even developers agree with me on this. It was the worst rank system I've ever seen in a video game. Ever. Like proper rank systems. There's been rank systems that are kind of ranked, but not really ranked. But this is the worst proper rank system I've ever seen in a game. And I don't know how it got past testing or whatever. But the developers are in the chat saying, no, it's not bad. We're just testing stuff to see if people like it. And everyone told them that it was bad. And if they didn't change it by like April, it was going to kill the game. And they didn't listen. And it killed the game. And the game is completely dead now. But yeah, I miss this game. I really do. I really like Black Ops 6. But this game, if it was treated right, had actual smart people developing the game, could have actually been like a proper esport. I know like Ubisoft said they wanted that. It could have been. It could have been. I mean, look how big Siege is. Look how big Rainbow Six Siege is. That could have been. This game could have been just as big. It could have been. But Bro, it even could have had a small niche community that wasn't that big but kept the game alive. It even killed that. And like all this stuff that's supposed to fix the game, prestiging. Oh, don't worry, guys, it's coming soon. Oh, the walls and spider bots. Don't worry, guys, we're nerfing them soon. Master Camp. Don't worry, guys, we're fixing it soon. Guys, you don't have soon. You have been saying it's coming soon since the game came out. I don't know if you've noticed or not. I know you have because the developers have back end stats. Their game is dead. It's dead. No one's playing it. But yeah, this is just. I just want to talk about this because it's just. Yeah, I don't know. It is the biggest fumble I've ever seen. This game could have been massive, and it was just so easy what they had to do. They just got an ego, thought they were smarter than the players, and like real quick before I go, that Raxy guy I was talking about. One of the last streams he ever did on this game was him like talking about what was wrong with the game and what needed to be fixed. And one of the developers, Aches, if you know who that is, he's one of the developers of this game, came in his chat and was basically calling him stupid and saying he didn't know anything about game development. I mean, that's the type of developers that developed this game. Dumb fucking retard idiots with giant egos that thought they knew more, and now their game's dead, which is unfortunate because they made a good game. And yeah, I don't know. It's quite sad. Oh, man.
Friendlies capturing Zone A. Your tactics are working, Agent.